Alright guys, I think it's high time we do an update video on Piig. Also, quick disclaimer, although he rebranded as Green Bunny a few months ago, I'm going to refer to him as Piig throughout this video. One is because it's the name everyone knows him by, and two, because it's obvious he tried to change the name as a cheap attempt to evade the criticism. So this goes back to summer 24. I think it was June when he did a video criticising Wolfy plays and saying that he destroyed the PvZ community. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I already did a response video to that, which kind of started off a little bit of a breakdown for Piig. Apparently he had a bit of a meltdown on his server. I will say a bit of background intel on that. That video I nearly scrapped it because he joined my server and then apologised for it. But then he streamed Snipe me, so I decided to finish off the video, include a clip of him doing that, and yeah, uploaded it. He did a response video that was pretty bad. He was like, oh, I don't see what the issue with taunting you, even though it was so obvious that on the stream that he targeted me. But nonetheless, he got quite a lot of hate for that, and it was getting a bit much eventually. I decided I wanted to let it all cool down, so I privated my video, he privated his. I even banned discussion of Piig on my Discord server. One, to stop harassment, and two, because I believed he was spying on the server somehow. After all that happened, he did a video saying he was quitting the Plant vs Zombies community, or YouTube as a whole. I can't remember what it was at that point, but yeah, he walked away. But then he came back, which is predictable. Every Garden Warfare 2 YouTuber that isn't Mr. JT comes back eventually, despite saying they're quitting the game. And things went a bit silent for a while, until I think it was towards the end of September 2024, where he made an expose video on Drybones, which, personally I think Drybones is kind of troublesome, but I don't think he's guilty of all the stuff that he's been accused of. Regardless though, Piig's video just felt in bad taste. It felt like he's trying to milk a situation in order to get clicks and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty widely panned. He took it down after 2 days after Drybones did a response video to that. So later in October, he did yet another video claiming he was going to quit the game. I commented on that with a bit of a jab at him, and he got pretty pissed off. And then the next day, he pretty much permanently destroyed his reputation by uploading a video of skid mods. I think it even included links to ban people falsely on Garden Warfare 2 for PC. So yeah, he got a flood of criticism for this. And then came his massive breakdown where he uploaded a video of him smashing his Garden Warfare 2 disc copy, which obviously got memed as hell when he was crying about how the Plant vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 community was horrible.
I hate Garden Warfare 2! I hate its community! Yeah, I'm so weak!
When, you know, he literally leaked a Malicious skid mod. He uploaded 2 of those videos actually, one where he already had the broken pieces and was continuing to complain about it. People don't really know what the point of these were. Some say it was attention, others say it was a legitimate breakdown. It's established he has the game on digitally downloaded on Xbox anyway though, so if this was a second copy, yeah, it's probably fake. But regardless, both those videos are down now. At this point, I'll re-upload my previous video on him because at that point I was like, oh, I don't really care if he gets a lot of hate on this because he really is bringing this on himself. He hasn't changed a bit since that video. So yeah, this spread like wildfire in the Garden Warfare community, as it probably would. He took down the League video pretty quickly, to be fair. But then I think he took down everything else except 6 videos or something like that. Then he claimed he was quitting Garden Warfare 2 for good, yet again. But yeah, he did a couple of other videos. Then he did this one on Plant vs Zombies 1, and then he did weasel his way back to Garden Warfare 2. At this point he rebranded, he was fun informational videos, then he eventually changed his name to Green Bunny. A lot of people, including me, sort of questioned or made fun of him for coming back to Garden Warfare 2 despite the fact he said he was quitting. At one point, I don't have any source for this, but I definitely remember it happened. He claimed that the reason he was doing it was just so he could buy Christmas presents for his family, which f***ing horse shit, mate. You probably made $5 maximum from streaming the game. In all fairness though, he did do a fundraiser for a charity, which, you know, I mean, at least he's done something good there. But I do get the feeling he's doing it in a sort of Mr. Beast way, as if to say,
oh, I can't be a bad person, I'll donate to charity.
By the start of this year, he's pretty much fully back on the game. It was also at this time that Velvq sort of returned to the community. He joined my Discord server and was sort of threatening to do an expose of Piig, which apparently was going to be very exaggerated and had a bunch of false information in it. I spoke with Velvq for quite a while, which was quite controversial, as I understand. I mean, considering what he did before, that makes sense. But I eventually dissociated from him after he defended Baby Love, which I'm not going to get into that rabbit hole right now, but that sort of gave me evidence that he hadn't changed, so he's clearly being malicious. And then there was the false copyright claims incidents. Obviously he took down the video of him smashing his Garden Warfare 2 copy up, but a lot of people got hold of it pretty quickly and re-uploaded it, which I mean, to be fair to him, if I had a breakdown like that and posted it, I probably wouldn't want the video to still be up there, you know. And yes, while a video is flag worthy if you straight up re-upload an entire video that someone else made, that doesn't and shouldn't apply to transformative content. But one YouTuber called BoyS09, also known as Super Commando, did a video of the whole situation. He included the clip, but it was transformative, so it shouldn't have qualified, but Piig successfully struck it, because, you know, YouTube's copyright system is absolute dog shit. I believe the two spoke on Discord about it, and Boyo streamed it. They managed to defuse the situation. I think they determined that Piig was right, which I disagree with, but whatever, I guess. For the next couple of months though, he was okay. He sort of minded his own business. He was a bit of a minor nuisance though when it came to the Dursa milking the Garden Warfare 2 update situation. Beanie commented on it saying, "Oh, don't like if you don't watch." I replied to him in a bit of a smart ass way. I'm British, okay, that's what we do. And then TP came back up with this response: "Ignore the goblins of the community, they are mad, we are better." So, you know, he still hasn't let anything go. So that gave me a bit of a red flag. And then that was pretty much confirmed when it was revealed that he targeted Hunter the Munter, who you might know from Reddit or Discord. And it was obvious as well because he was doing the whole taunting while spinning the aim button around. So now we come to the present day, in which I streamed Garden Warfare 2. At the time of recording, it was yesterday. It's kind of risky because I had an issue with stream snipers, but I didn't expect him to actually come back and stream snipe me in some capacity. So not long into the stream, he came in and said, "Sending my goons to target you." I actually responded to that at the time. I basically gave him a warning because, you know, my video on his Wolfy video did quite the number on his reputation. Sending you my goons to target you. Yeah, have fun with that. I'll do another expose video on that. But he continued anyway. Eventually, he came in the chat again with this account Green Bunny Mini Videos. If you go on there, I believe there's nothing there except a link to his own channel. LA Ramsey has been deployed, watch out. So some guy called LA Ramsey then came to stream snipe me for quite a while. But actually him. Oh, here we go. What's not clear is whether it's an ult of Piig or one of his cronies. I'm not going to go through every single instance of obvious targeting, but it was clear he had a modded controller because he's playing Z7 Imp most of the time. Also, he switched teams to make sure he was always against me, which is what Piig did when he did it a few months ago. I was also playing with a fan, Veteran BB, also known as B, who got a bunch of messages of harassment from this guy. I haven't, as far as I've seen, including this absolute crap, which was like, "B was in there way before you were." Also after this, I was messaged from a fellow mod of Suburbia's Main Street, Samuel152, who also showed evidence of Piig stream sniping him. It wasn't clear if he was out of soul or whether it's because he recognised Samuel because he spoke against him during his previous issues. But yet he's still harassing multiple people to this day despite the controversy against him before. But regardless, this is just a video to sort of say that why this guy should absolutely not be welcomed back in the Plant vs Zombies community if he tries to weasel out and get back in again. He's been given so many chances at this point, and he's continually harassing multiple people. So overall, yeah, I'm Golden Ninja Vlogspot, signing out.